symphony of speed and style.
If it's written in the stars.
Alright, my name is Sean from More Rides and you're watching Top Speed on YTV.
If it's written in the stars.
Welcome again from the break. Moedu kugai. Kumpilo. Top Speed is here to Italy for Lions Park. Fight le go tlola teng. Gore ka mo bobeng ba gago. Re go tletse se se ntšhantšha the first to happen in this country. Re bona koloi e ntšhantšha e lontšhe mo lefatsheng la rona the Ineos Grenadier. Ya nka go dira tla se ka senya sena ke go fa sebaka sa go lona tlo ipone gore go ntse jang. Jaanong re tsena mo karolong e botlhokwa ya go tla ga rona kwa gompieno re tla be re tsena mo teng ga dikoloi ye ya rona ye e bo ra gore mo tseleng go tla bo kgweetsa our friend from Grenadier who is Franco, and along the way o tla ba re tsa through the pages tsa go tota sentle koloi ye ke eng e fetla mollo wa yone ka eng e dira eng jalo ke go re tsena mo teng re ikutlwele.
Now you have got two engine options. The one is the diesel BMW straight 6 3-liter twin turbo engine delivering 550 Newton meters of torque and 183 kilowatts of power. The other option is also a BMW engine, also 3-liter straight 6 single turbo but a twin scroll turbo delivering 220 kilowatts and 450 Newton meters of torque. So both of those engines are linked to the 8-speed ZF transmission, which is extremely smooth and really complements the engine performance. Of course, that power and torque that is available on both petrol and diesel makes for a very comfortable on-road drive, but more importantly for very smooth and a very reassuring and capable off-road drive. I think we must never forget the fact that this vehicle has been designed with the intention of putting it in and keeping it in the bush for as long as possible, although it is a very comfortable on-road drive also. So currently we are still in 4H. Basically one can say that it is in on-road mode. The vehicles are all permanently four-wheel drive, so there is no option of driving in two-wheel drive. So 4H and while a low range option is available, and then the center differential lock can be engaged in both high range and low range, which makes for a very comfortable but also a very safe on-road and dirt road driving experience. Currently we're just going over some humps on an off-road track. It's not extremely technical, but again we are basically in an on-road mode still. We're going to go through a little bit of a ditch here in front, and if you go through this ditch you'll feel that obviously articulation, and the vehicle handles it quite smoothly. That's largely thanks to a very strong and a very rugged ladder frame chassis, which by the way is galvanized and also double layer of powder coat. Cavities are wax treated, and the purpose of that is to make it durable for any type of corrosion, but also making sure that it is extremely strong and complement the suspension that we do have. I'll talk a bit about the suspension. We're going to go into low range over this rocky section here. Vehicle must be in neutral, and then a mechanical engagement into low range. So it's not a button that we press, it's a direct link into the transfer gearbox. It ties in with the philosophy of the vehicle to be out in the bush. The less electronics there is, the less possibility of course of things going wrong and sensors picking up a problem. Okay, the default setting in low range for the vehicle would be to pull away in second gear to reduce wheel spin in slippery conditions, but also to make the pull away smooth and comfortable. Obviously the transmission will engage first gear if it deems necessary, or you can drive the vehicle in a manual mode where you can then manually change or select gears. So we're going currently over quite a bumpy rocky section, but it's still very smooth and very comfortable in the car. The vehicle is just crawling over. I am not touching the accelerator. It's basically idling on its own steam. Although we do not have a crawl mode of anything of that nature in the vehicle, the low range ratio is 2.5 to 1, which allows for very slow, very comfortable crawling over and up and down very tough and difficult terrain. So for an on-road drive, extremely comfortable, powerful, all the comfort creatures that we need. But for off-road, it's got all the features and capabilities that we do need. Speaking about the suspension, as we went over that rocky section there, it was quite bumpy, yet the vehicle handled it smoothly. And one of the reasons for that is the fact that it is fitted with solid beam axles front and rear, and they are all on a coil spring suspension. Now the big advantage of that, of course, is that solid axle with coil spring suspension allows for excellent wheel articulation, and they did manage to get this suspension set up absolutely beautifully, because bad gravel road driving feels like you're driving on a tar road. So again, we're going up on a little bit of an incline here. I'm just going to stop here at the top, so I crawl up slowly. We're still in low range, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply the foot brake. And as I release the foot brake now, the vehicle will be kept in check for roughly 2 seconds. So there the brakes are released, but because we're in low range and because of that high torque delivery, the vehicle does not run away. So it allows for transition from brake to accelerator, but it also allows security, reassurance to the driver. And I guess that's one of the main features of this vehicle for me personally. It's a really reassuring drive. I'm going to use the descent control or hill descent function on this vehicle. Okay, just merely press and release that button. Then on the instrument cluster, which of course is in the middle here, I will see hill descent control. What that will do is, as I go down the hill, the vehicle will apply the brakes to the wheel or wheels that's got best traction. So as we go down here, I am now going to release the brake completely. So there I'm not applying any brake whatsoever. The vehicle is applying the brake, and I can adjust the speed by using the cruise control functions here.
If it's written in the stars.
Ineos is going to be at top speed. We have done not our best. We still have to exceed our expectations. And like you have seen, we have done the Alfa Romeo Quadrifoglio Verde. We touched a little bit on the VR6. Then we closed the segment with the Grenadier. And we're still going to take you on a journey about the Grenadier. And keep watching since the best is yet to come.
I get down. Power and elegance. Fast, most jaw-dropping, more of a cosmic fusion of performance and precision. Is a symphony of speed and style. Jaw-dropping, more of a cosmic fusion of performance and precision. Is a symphony of speed and style.